Okay, hello, we're ready to begin. Welcome to my stream. If there is anyone here, that is. Could wait for somebody to show up. But, I think I'll start very briefly. Anyway, I think we can just begin, I guess. There we go. Maybe not hardcore, but we'll do hard, no commands. Let's just make a random role name. Skyblock, game rules. I don't think we'll change anything. Cool. We can begin. Okay, we've loaded it. Alright, it's no one here, but if there is, if it's too loud, too low, you can tell me. It's kind of like choosing on to get started. It's the same thing. Welcome to the sky. Use /skyblock GUI to choose an island and get started. Amazing. What do I have here? Torch, tattered home, blueprint. Okay. I may or may not have disabled that. There we go. I did not expect to have to type in commands. Interesting. Show visitor. What does that mean? Ah, okay. I guess I'll create a new team. I just call it based on my name, Lien, I guess. Which cottage default sank? Whoa. Huh. Steve's Vacation. Nope. Sky Factory. Simple Life. The Simple Life one appeals, but I'm looking at the Witch Cottage too. Sure, why not? There's really no one else gonna be here, so go for the default already, something that's established. Maybe the default one here? So I got a house. Nah, let's go with this one. The regular skyblock. What the fucking do? We're here. Okay. Let's see. Welcome to Automods 10. Now in the sky again. Automods 10 to the sky is a kitchen sink pack that allows you to explore a variety of different mods in your own way. If you have any questions or issues, feel free to join the ATM Discord. If you want to create a team for you and your friends, use the command FTB Teams Party, create name of team to create teams. In this mod pack, quests are optional. Mods are not gated behind completing any quests. A lot of the individual quest lines outside of the main quest line are meant to serve as mod guides. If you want to follow the progression, make sure to check out the main quest line. Cool. I'm just gonna mark these complete. Yippee. And we finished the tutorial. I guess we can start this. Wow, already a bunch of them were finished. Well, at least it was only just 10 minutes. Imagine if it took half an hour, Kawaii. Anyway, I guess standard skyblock stuff. We go to the... Go grab a bunch of dirt. How am I gonna do this? In theory, it's probably best to get all the dirt from the bottom and expand from the top. Or it could completely remove the top and just go straight for the bottom. That seems a lot easier. How do I want to do this? I mean, technically we just grab all the dirt we can and then just go up from there. There's no more layers. It's only like one layer at the bottom though, which is kind of annoying. No, we hold off on that. We hold on that. Let's see what the first quest is first. So that way we can see what's going on. You're at work and you're watching me now? I mean, you probably just open this in the background. I wouldn't mind. Don't know if YouTube allows that, but... Welcome to the sky. You might have noticed the lack of, well, pretty much everything. In case you have a problem of too much ground, normal world, not skyblock. Then check out the FAQ in the Discord to get your answer. Use the command /slidebot.gui. This will allow you to make a team to start an island. Select the type as well as the name to get started. The rest of the configs are for multiplayer. Well, I wouldn't say no to free steak and torches. Emergency saplings. I guess we'll hold. Is that a one-time reward or repeatable? Let's give it easy mode. We're not doing the easy mode. We're not like that. All skyblock worlds spawn with the necessities, grass and a tree. We need the tree for wood and everything from wood. What about grass? Well, for one, passive mob needs grass to spawn. Two, grass spreads to other dirt. We can shift right click glass for pebbles. And like that we get more dirt. And then this one, passive mob needs to spin grass and light. If it is late enough with grass for them to spawn, they will randomly spawn and take a while for their work. Great, we can hold off taking the food. We don't have that much storage space. Oh, well. I mean, I would rather your phone not die, but if you can charge your phone or something, that'd be great. But what? You can't run shaders, huh? Interesting. We don't need those yet. And what? Shift right click for pebbles. What's the difference? Oh, there's andesite. Cool. Okay, so I don't have to do the typical skyblock start of mining every piece of dirt. What have I gotten so far? I'm getting a lot of different stuff. Stone pebbles done. By holding shift right click while looking at the top of a grass block, we give pebbles. Pebbles for stone, deep slate, andesite, granite, diorite, blackstone, and basalt. We can combine 4 pebbles to make a stone related to the pebbles, or just press K while hovering with a bunch. Inventory. That works for a lot of items with similar, so try testing it out. K. Oh, it's like an autocraft. Oh, that is very useful. These blocks not quite as useful right now. More cobblestone. Don't even worry about making wooden tools, just great to stone. And yes, you can make stone generators with water and lava. If you are taking the harder route, you can't use those just yet. You need to follow the quest to get more. Alright, fair enough. Punching trees. Scalpel stuff like at the moment. Oh, bleh, I'm mumbling. Skyblock starts out like any normal Minecraft world. Smack that tree. Just don't look down and be careful not to lose the sapling. We do have the emergency sapling for a reason. Can I ultimine this? I can. Boom. There. Sapling obtained. We're good to go. Boom. There we go. That's also good to go. I'm gonna put the sapling a little more central so it doesn't quite fall off the edge. And we've completed like 70 quests just from a single piece of log, which is wonderful. Wow, that is a lot of stuff. We'll look those through later. We're gonna focus more in chapter 1. Okay, got the tree, got the crafting thing. Can I have... I do have a spot for that. What's my keybind for that? Is it not here? Ah, there we go. It's not bound to anything. Nope, that's... Ah, there's a button that we don't use. Does it work? It's not working. Why is the wrong button? Can I sort it out for stick? It's not in categories. That's not good. Did I miss it again? Open a crafting stick. There are no actual buttons I can bound it to. T, tab, I don't know. There's no buttons that aren't in use. I guess in that case, we can just take it out, have it in our, like, 1 slot, maybe. Yeah, that's perfect. Good enough for me. That gives more dirt. We can start sieving with that. Honestly, we can make more dirt for now. I don't think I'll be building this made out of cobblestone because we can just get dirt and that's all we need. So let's go to that. The oak barrel is a whole lot different from Minecraft barrels. In fact, we need it for a lot of different items and blocks. We can use it to mix items with liquids by placing a liquid inside and dropping an item into it. Or even liquid mixing by placing both of them in the barrel. By the way, for mixing with lava, you should use a stone barrel. Wood ones will burn. If there is rain, it will fill it with water. That's actually kind of useful. I guess that's why the clay and the generator and stuff is here, but we can make a small dirt platform maybe first, but I kind of want to get water or something. We can get some water. Where's the extra dirt I got? I can sort of just fill up this area now, and then in the future go down and get the rest of the stuff later. Can I technically ultimine it? Oh wait, I can. There is a solution, but I should probably wait till I have some tools first. So, is there? Oh, there is. Yes. How does one infest trees then? When we do find one, we make sticks. With our sticks, we make crook. These can be used to break leaves. When they do, the leaves will drop more saplings and a new item called silkworms. Throw the silkworms on the leaves, invest them. This will spread to other leaves and grow over time. Why would any sane person want a silkworm infestation, you ask? For string, of course. Just break those white leaves now to get it. That, I guess, will take time. But barrels would probably be more useful. And it's already storming. Great, like it wasn't creepy enough earlier. There's a shadow there. That's not just me, right? There's a vague shadow over there. Oh. That was me hitting my mouse and sending it a different way. That was... Alright. You know what? Fair enough. Apples. Perfect. Okay, let's get some of those going. And then crooks, they say. How do you make a crook? Anyway. Crook. 4 sticks. I think we can... Come on. Yeah, there... Whoa. There's the extra stick. Let's hope fast leaf decay is on. Okay. There's us. Oh, that's a lot of saplings. Push one down. We don't really have that space. Now we have that. Crook was like this. Okay, we can do that quest later. For barrels. Kind of don't want to grind for material, so let's be a little bit conservative on our wood usage. First barrel, just dump it down to gas. We can start getting water ready. Nice. Oh, we got 3 more for free and some XP. Oh yeah, that's good. That's kind of good. Make dirt. I lied. Barrels don't just mix liquids and fluids; they also compost. Throw some crops, small leaves into oak barrel and return to dirt. This is the only way to get more dirt. Crops, moss. Oh, saplings. I can probably use saplings early on. Okay, so we can't progress to that, which is fair. Ah, there we go. Can I just do that? Oh, I can. Well, I mean, we got the silkworm. Now we just need string, which gives us cooked silkworm and regular silkworms. Perfect. Alright, buddy, come on. Yep, let's grow. And then, I guess we just kind of plop you in there and just wait. Oh, whoa. That's fast. While we wait... Do I really want to do that now? Not really, but I can make some tools. We don't need a fight, so I don't have to worry about an axe. Not an axe, a sword or something. Do we need a pickaxe now? Not particularly, but we are breaking trees a lot, so that's going to come in handy. Oh, wow. That's fast. That's very fast. Anyway, do I have time to enact my plan? Do we have the mod that lets you build under blocks? No? That's a bit disappointing. But we do have water now. This entire tree seems fully infested. We'll give it a little moment to get the stragglers. Okay, I'm not insane, right? Is that the lighting from the shaders, or is there just like stuff floating in the distance? Where was the thing that was floating in the distance before? Huh? It's not. That is definitely a shadow of some sorts. From what? That's not creepy at all. Not at all. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, now that I'm less creeped out about that, we can continue. Yeah. Is that like a lighting thing? Cool. Not creepy at all. If I crook this, do I still get back? No, I just get straight string. Interesting. Oh, we have silent gear. I didn't know that. Interesting. More silkworms, great. Honestly, I kind of want to get rid of the rest of the stuff. Huh. Alright. Well, you can try attempting what I want to do. So, Ultimine lets you vein mine all the similar blocks. In this case, dirt and grass blocks are technically different blocks. So if I make a staircase down there and ultimine dirt, in theory, they should all just straight up teleport to... Wait, we do have the thing! Oh, okay. That is good news. We can afford a Luke's cobblestone. So, let's try that. Okay. I don't care if we use a little bit of extra cobblestone, because they're kind of free. Especially for something like this. And then if I, in theory, break this, all this should teleport down here. Yes! Okay, cool. And then we can just vaguely ignore this staircase down here. We can remove it in the future. I can remove it now, actually. But it could be kind of a waste. So we're just going to keep it. Instead, we're going to spend our jolly old time expanding this small platform. It is kind of dark, so maybe that's why they gave us the torches. Is there like a center line? Maybe if I open like... yeah. Where did that spawn at? Like around here? That doesn't really seem like the center. I don't think we're moving this anytime soon, so we're just gonna put a bit of lighting over there. I mean, we're kind of close. We can try to make like an entire chunk of dirt, I guess. Like one layer. I don't know if we have enough, but... Whoops. Let's fill that in last. Ah. That was my bad. Okay. Kind of playing this slightly painfully slow, but I think we'll be fine for now. Sun's coming up. We don't have to use all the torches. What was the next thing we gotta do? Yeah, dirt, saplings, yeah, sieves. Sieves are how we get most of our resources. Place them down and they won't do much. We need to give them a mesh in order to use them. The string mesh is the first one, but it can be upgraded. Just right click the... Is it sieve or sieve? Sieve, that's sieve. Just right click the sieve with a mesh to place it, and shift right click to take it out. When the mesh, with the mesh in, we can now right click certain blocks into the sieve. To push them through, keep right clicking or holding it, and once they are all the way, they will drop items. Pro tip, if there is sieves next to each other, they will work at the same time. This goes up to a 5x5 area, so that gives me incentive to make more of those, which means more string. 2, 3. Let's keep them a little bit spaced out. I can just start using this small corner here for maybe some storage. I don't know if there'd be like a better storage mod later, but well, did we have something? Okay, AE2. That's good, but there is nothing about storage. Oh no, there is basic storage. Sophisticated storage, sophisticated backpacks, functional storage, and then vanilla storage. I don't think we can go for anything too complicated, so we just honestly just keep things to vanilla storage, yes. That gives us random stuff. That doesn't give me a chest. I thought that gave me a chest. Welcome to the basic storage chapter. You find all the basic ways to store items without needing power, as well as useful items for your storage needs. Honestly, at this stage, a backpack would be great, but that requires leather. So we're gonna have to do something about that later. Other than that, we'll just plonk that down. Put things that we... What do we do with a watering can anyway? What does that do exactly? You can go like this. We need the string. We don't quite need the oak barrel yet, but we are going to need the silkworms. Especially if we're going to set to infest more things. I don't know if this will actually grow. If it does, great. If it doesn't, well, we just break it. You just give XP. I know I don't need XP right now. This can probably help, considering I can see that all the random rewards are storage based. Hell, if it even gives me like a boat with a chest, that would be great. Let's gamble. Ooh, and we get 3 oak doors. That was not bad, because that leads us straight to this, which gives us even more storage goods. Chest has 27 slots and can be made into a double chest and store twice that amount. Okay, that's great and all, but drawers can be 1x1, 2x1, or 2x2. Drawers can hold a ton of stacks of 1, 2, 4 items depending on the type of drawer. That's great. And we got an upgrade base for sophisticated. That gamble didn't pay off. It would have been great if we got upgrades for functional storage rather than its counterpart, sophisticated storage. What is the upgrade base used for? Stock upgrade tier 1. That's not bad, actually. What does tier 1 only take logs, while tier 2 takes sticks and flint? Oh, that's a downgrade. Oh, never mind. I saw that completely wrong. Crafting table upgrade. Huh. What would that be used for? Alchemy upgrade. This seems like it'd be used for something else. Storage. What would possibly use that? Is there something here that we can have that does that? Or is that an addition to something else? Huh? What would that be used for? Oh, that's a backpack upgrade. Wait, does sophisticated backpack not have his own upgrades? That is pretty cheap. That's just planks and a crafting table. Compared to sophisticated backpack upgrade, which requires iron. Huh. Well, we're just gonna ignore it for now. As for these, we don't quite need them yet, actually. But it would be great to have. Save some resources. If I just stand in the middle here, I can do it. Except okay, great. You guys couldn't, like, you know, grow into a bigger tree like this one? Yeah. With that said, I feel like one of these is enough to infest them rapidly. Is there? There is an auto sort. There is the button there too. Okay. We can ignore sophisticated backpack stuff and just work on something else. Alright, back to this. Making dirt. Did I already? Oh, I got dirt and I completed a task. But did I not complete that before? Or was I just blind? I didn't see the completion mark. The way doesn't matter. Extra 10 dirt. That's great. We can expand slightly. Maybe like maybe a few blocks off, but might as well, right? Get that corner usage going on. Wow, that is fast. Okay. Slime. We come on water and milk. Well, that would depend if we can get passive mobs, wouldn't it? Hostile mobs. I really don't want to deal with hostile mobs this early. Dirt and sieves to get stuff. Does it say what I can put in this on a sieve? A sieve. Sieve. I remember sieve. Sieve. Okay. Certain blocks. Okay, can we see what kind of blocks can be used? Or is that like gravel and dirt? Okay. Is that all? Mesh can be enchanted with fortune and efficiency to increase the likelihood of drop and shifting speed, respectively. Okay, that's good to know, but enchanting is a long way from there. What can I... Oh, I can upgrade these. What can a flint one do? Same thing, just efficiency, fortune. It doesn't specify exactly... Ah, there we go. Sand, red... Is that just sand or red sand? Cool. Different sand, different drops. So this one drops me mod stuff and flint. Crush deep slate, gravel. Gravel also dropped me flint, but this is a 20% chance compared to sand, which is also 20. Never mind, they're the same percentage. Interesting. Dirt and get the wheat seeds. Okay, so maybe that's how we get our beginner crops. Dust can get me blaze powder. Not a bad deal, honestly. We can see moss, soul sand. Okay, I'm gonna assume the hammer lets me get the gravel, and then that gives me sand, and then into dust. Do we need the different recipes for this? Or actually, you know what? Let's not mind that. We have enough sticks actually for a second crook. How much durability do you have actually? Okay, we can't tell. There we go. That's all you. Okay. Let's not panic too much. Okay, cool. We have the platform, we have the string, we have the silkworms. I think we're kind of good. That didn't get me string. Or did that fall? Wow. The one time I didn't use... Did I need to use a crook for that? Now the crooks were to get the silkworms. It didn't say I need the crook for the string. So why did that not give me anything? Interesting. Do we have things like botany pots? Because I can... we do. We can technically get some wood automation later on. The most basic kind of wood automation. We need a second steak. There we go, max saturation. I won't lie, I am taking this a little bit slow. I could probably skip a lot of the stuff because I do have some prior knowledge in how some of these mods work. But let's just take a time. Let's just enjoy what we got. So we need more sticks. And then we can... Oh, that is not what I wanted to press. That is not fun. Okay, it was like what? Divide this by 4, put this here. Boom, we have the first 5, which isn't bad. And this is just string. I kind of want to make 25 of these immediately. But realistically, I don't think I have that kind of resources so early on. And I do want to make some dirt. I can focus on making dirt. Or I can just take my time with it for now. But and since I don't have shears, do I? Yes, I can't really focus on making dirt, so I do have a limited amount of space. And I'll probably just use this space here. Just like that. Maybe put this back. And then grow like 2 saplings at a time. I just have to go passively, and perfect. Ooh, they gave me 3 more. Actually, that's very wonderful. So I can already just do this. Technically, I can just use this space here. I placed it 1 block deeper inwards because I didn't want to potentially have stuff fall off the edge. If that's the case, let's take a risk. I mean, let's see. We can make 3 more of these. Perfect. Do we have enough? That's what, 12? We're missing 13 more. I don't think we have the strings for that. I'll be honest. We're actually not that far behind. We can actually risk it. We just need a few more crooks and stuff, and then we're kind of good to go. We do have a surplus of wood we haven't been using. I know I said I was going to be a little bit more conservative with our resources, but we were told we can make a 5x5 of this, so... Ah, great. 1 try. Okay. Then we'll just take a singular silkworm and just plop. And then I'm just gonna watch for a while. Don't really need the meat. While that's happening, we can go on the other side of the quest line and start working on hammers. To get materials, we need to progress blocks through sieves. Sieves or sieves? The sieves, right? Sieves? Well, whatever. I'll figure it out in the future. Okay, but these rocks are too hard to press through the sieve. How about we hammer them down? Did you think I was kidding? Break blocks with the hammer to get a crushed down version of them. And how does one craft a hammer? Okay. Simple enough. Oh, my cobblestones there. And I have enough sticks. Boom. That is probably now my primary. Ooh, gives me free gravel and an XP. And, perfect. Lovely. Very lovely. That... What the... That was a bit delayed from the rest. Is there... Oh... Doesn't matter where I right-click? Because that was weird. That's also more good stuff. Ore chunks. When we sieve for ores, we don't get the full raw ore. No, that's too easy. We get chunks. 4 chunks will make 1 raw ore block. You can use K while hovering over the chunks in inventory to combine them instantaneously. So that's the thing we were doing earlier. Squeezer. Squeezes, flattens, crushes by jumping on it. Redstone pulse to reset. Okay, interesting. Before we progress on, let's finish these easy... Ah! My screen just flickered. Why? Interesting. Whatever. I was gonna ignore that for now. And then we get sand, we get dust, and so on. Okay, that's weird. My screen flickered, but I'm looking back on the stream right now and nothing flickered. Am I going insane? Boom, sand. And then we get more sand. And then... Okay, there we go. And then do the same thing. Boom, dust. And then we get more dust. Perfect. Okay, so I do have to stand in like a central position for it all to work, I guess. I don't know if anything fell over, but we got bone meal, redstone. We can make the redstone torch or something, or maybe like a laver. Oh, great. We have so much stuff to claim in a little bit. But once more, I will hold on to my belief of keeping it nice and slow. And while we're going up here, we can do a little bit. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. No damage taken. Very good. And then we can make more. Ah, that's all we needed. That is actually all we needed. Perfect. And then for wood, yoink. Yoink. There we go. We're trying to wrestle this excess into planks. Okay, maybe I don't really have to worry about conserving resources because it's giving us a lot. I'm not used to this because I'm used to playing a lot of harder Skyblock based mod packs, and they're usually pretty stingy with the resources you get back from this, including food. But this seems pretty friendly so far. Well, and then that, let's, what, 13, that's 26. I need 26 pairs of, there we go. 4 times 13 for about like 50 planks or so. Ah, math is mathing. That should maybe like good enough, barely. And then I should have 2 sticks and 2 planks left over. And a half slab. Perfect. I can always move this in the future. This is just the most central space I have that doesn't require me adding more blocks. Since I'm already stubbornly sticking to making a dirt platform in a singular chunk, this is just what we're gonna deal with for now. It's not the best, I will admit. Actually, can I crush things into dirt? Because this is the only early game way to do it. Is there any other way to do it? Compress dirt, I guess. There's 2 ways to compress them. Biofuel, which requires several tech mods and sand. AE chipped create. Okay. We can get rewarded for it, apparently. With the observation. Oh, that's the one we did in the beginning, wasn't it? Mycelium spores, smart filters, mechanical plow. It's just plow, right? It's plow. Productive farming. Okay, so they might get more dirt in the future. Other than that, what? Oh right, we can upgrade the mesh if we just have some, whatchamacallit, gravel. So we'll take this time, craft ourselves a double chest, and just put stuff we're not currently using in there. And as for the rest of these, we can just shove it in here. Getting a lot more based on the amount we get through chance, I guess. We don't get a lot of that, do we? Basalt, deep slate. That's from the nether. Yes. Do we get basalt in regular overworld? Andesite, we're gonna need that. Especially for create, which eats a lot of andesite. Oh, hello, Who-me-K. Sorry I didn't see your chat earlier. But welcome to the stream. I'm just taking stuff slow in the modded skyblock. Okay. I say that should be roughly enough. Did I have extra shards for this back? Nope, I've used up completely, but good enough. 31. There we go, 32. Let's round that up to a nice number. That shouldn't take much damage falling down this way, and then do that. Get 32. Oh, there was a lot more stuff. I was like, huh, that's not a lot of flint. For a 20% drop, that was not a lot of flint. That's 3. How much did I need approximately to upgrade the mesh? I make flint tools, apparently. But since we can skip the stone, I don't think it's really worth it to stick with flint. Unless maybe there's like something that requires flint later on. Oh, just 4 for 1. That's actually not that bad. But I only got 3 in like half a stack. So theoretically, a stack of gravel will get me what, 6, approximately. Okay. So I will have to say firsthand, those storage drawers probably gonna come in handy, especially with all the random stuff we're getting. We have coal, which is good. There's really not much we can do except just farm more cobblestone at this point. Is there a way to farm? Oh, there's flint. Oh, huh. How generous. What, that's 30 divided by 4, maybe like 7 at best I can upgrade. Let's up just this side and this side, I guess. Boom, perfect. That's 7 of them to go. And 7 of them will give me better results than previously. Alright, flint can be gained rarely from I keep forgetting to read these out. Flint can be gained rarely from breaking gravel like normal, or from sieving. Still don't know if that was the correct way to pronounce that word. Blocks. Using flint is pretty garbage in Minecraft. Makes flint and steel than nothing else. Skyblock is much different though, so grab and save it for early game. Better upgrades. Mesh can be upgraded and will need to be upgraded in order to get new items. You can check JEI for all items, but basically the better the mesh, the better item drops. Item drops and drop rate both change with the mesh. That's great. I got an extra 4. So let's change this one and this one. That's pretty even. We can just start with like maybe like the north side, like right here maybe. Perfect. We can save the last 4 for something else. Great. Questionable math. What do you mean questionable math? There was 30. You divide it by 4. You get what? 7 remainder 2. So it was like approximately 7 meshes if that was the case, right? I mean, it's not the most accurate math, but it is. It's pretty close. It's a good estimate. And I was correct. It was 7, you know? It was 7 meshes. I crafted 7 mesh. Nothing, but you said my math was questionable. Was I wrong? Oh, rather focus on that. I'm gonna... Is there a way to speed that up for future breaking? Let's see. Squeezer. We won't need a billion fancy machines to dupe ores here. We need to view the squeezer from ID, which is that what? Integrated. I've never used this mod actually. Integrated dynamics. That's just new for me. I think most of the mods I've used were 1.7.10 to like 1.12. So anything beyond that, like, they're kind of new to me. I've tried Oritech before, but things like integrated dynamics, I think it was like modern industrialization. Those are new for me, so I will have to do some learning here. The squeezer from ID can turn raw ore blocks into raw ore. Okay. In order to use it, just place the raw ore into the squeezer and jump on it to push it down. Once it is crushed, the raw ore will spit out. Rarely, you might even give out even more. But wait, that's not all. We also have ore hammers. These can crack raw ores into dust, which can be smelted. So there's like a guarantee for one of them, or is it just better for a squeezer in general because it can give us like a slight bonus, apparently? Even so, if we are doing that, is there a way to like automatically get... Oh wait, we can get more dirt. Okay, but is there a way to automatically get blocks? Oh wait, no, there is a way. If we go for clay, we can technically go for a stone generator here, automate that, and then maybe get a compress drawer or something like that, and then we can start crushing compressed blocks to save us a little bit of time. We can unlock soul sand pretty early too. Usually soul sand's locked into like chapter 2, but considering this skyblock mod, it's like 3 chapters, I'm gonna assume it's not gonna be that complicated. Oh, did I use we? I don't know. I'm used to stream with other people, so we might I might be using the word we a lot. But on that, no, it's just me. It's just me. So if I say we, assume it means I. Anyway, clay. Put some water in the barrel, then toss a dust block to get clay. You need to right-click the barrel to take out the clay. We will need clay for a few things. Cool. We have the barrels. We have the water. So, in theory, let's start mass crafting that. Is there a way to get more water, or is waiting for it to rain the only way? Rain, blah, blah, blah. Huh. That's unfortunate. I don't think a single clay is going to be able to help me fill this entire thing up. Mix liquid items. Is there a recipe for water? Is that a thing? Oh. No, I'm going to be learning. If you want to learn, might as well. If not, well, you're gonna watch me learn. Educational. Heat, ice, that's not what I want. Water crucible. Okay, maybe that's what we're looking for. Saplings for water, and then there's leaves for water. Oh, so we do have the water crucible. How do we make the... Oh, there we go. Water, crucible. That's craftable pretty easily. Okay, I know what we're to do. And we just so happen to have enough for shears. That is not planned. That is a coincidence and a half. But I shall not complain. Perfect. Ooh. That gave me a lot more than expected. I think this shear is kind of broken. Oh, it is broken. How do you repair this? We're just 2 flint. We make a flint shears. They won't work. They work just like shears, just cheaper when you get leaves, and wool if you need wool. Interesting. Shears. Boom. That's it. That is incredibly easy. What was it? It was like a slab. Perfect. Done. Okay, I know we're gonna take it slow, but like this seems we're kind of going a little bit fast. Good enough for me. Can I at the very least get rid of this so that it doesn't take as much space? Can I repair this? Is there a way to repair it? Do I just combine it with a different shear? Can I just use flint on something? No? Huh. I am not looking through 144 recipes or pages of recipes for this. Well, shears, you're gonna retire for now, and I want to get water. So there. And I want to make dust. So boom, boom. This place is getting cramped. I am desperately gonna need a way to make more dirt. That gives me gravel. Dirt was just stuffing stuff into these barrels. So if I just take these leaves. Huh. Oh, okay. If I can start getting some botany pots to automate trees, I can just shove in the leaves and these things to make dirt automatically. But until then, it's manual labor. It's just all gonna be manual labor. Congrats, I have 2 more pieces of dirt. Like, that's definitely gonna help. Perfect. Okay, hello dirt. And the shovel, not the shovel, the hammer's broken. Can I repair that with like genuinely just more like stone? Like, is that possible? Oh, that is possible. Okay, cool, good to know. And that is a lot less water than I expected. And speaking of water, how am I gonna transfer the water into a barrel? Ah, that's probably what that's for. I'm gonna need the clay balls, which is cool. No, it's cool. Manual labor, expected it. There we go. Get more clay balls out of it. Clay balls and bone meal can make porcelain clay. This will be needed to make buckets, or bigger buckets called crucibles. So I need some bone meal. I had some. I forgot how I got it. How did I get you again? It was from surveying dust. Okay, this is very doable if I need more. But for now, 3 should be the perfect amount for a bucket. Boys work like iron buckets, just cheaper, easy to get early game and break after placing lava. Wait, what? Yeah, they aren't good with the heat, and after you place the lava, the bucket will break. Water is fine. So that requires me to go smelt stuff. Do I need to get iron for this already? Or nope, I don't. I don't have any extra blocks. It's great. I gotta love manual labor. I think this is probably usually the most boring part of a skyblock, is you just holding 2 buttons for 5 minutes so you can get enough stuff. I mean, it could be worse. I remember like the old days when you do a lot more stuff just to get cobblestone. Lava, water, cobblestone gen. 60% of Minecraft players don't understand how to make a cobble generator. Can I do some mining off camera? I wish. I wish. But nah. I unfortunately cannot speed up time. I do not have that ability. If I had, though, this is precisely what I'll use it for. Speed up this. Anyway, that's cobblestone. What did I need cobblestone for? Oh, yes. I need it for a furnace. A little bit absent-minded. Do we have mini coal? We do have mini coal. Yes, that is great. That is now under name Pickle Tweaks. Well, that's fine. Just do that. It's a 1-for-1 recipe, right? Why can you not? Why are you not going in? Oh, I had to make it into the thing first before I smelt it. Okay, never mind. I did not need to put that little coal in, but you know that's fine. That is fine. There we go. Perfect. And we get a bucket of water for free. That's very generous of them. You need more leaves. Okay, is there a way to make more of you? Like in a much faster capacity. There we go. Okay, so pumpkin gives decent amount of water. Why is it not giving me that much then? In fact, you give me like the most water leaves. What's happening? Oh, this thing stores more than one bucket. That explains everything. Okay, interesting. Well, that is actually a worthwhile investment in that case. Other than that, water can come from a few different ways: rain, barrel, composting, ice. However, when you do it, instantly make an infinite water source by placing 2 water sources diagonally from each other in a 2x2 area. Now I won't have to worry about getting water anymore. Great, I have to use more space to allot to infinite water source. Now where was that staircase? In theory, I can just expand this out slightly. There we go. And now I can just shove an infinite water source down here. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna get out of here. I'm actually dumb. I didn't break any sticks. Cool. Now you gotta watch me punch stone for like 20 seconds. Okay, maybe we do need a pickaxe after all. Whoops, that is not the right button for that. Perfect. Boom. Every time we need water. Yeah, I didn't think I would need a pickaxe. I was just thinking, hey, you know, I'll just do this, you know, real quick, and then skip straight to like the Iron Age, and then, well, you can see it didn't go as planned at all. Anyway, cool. And then they gave us more water. That is amazing. Then to make stone generation, I'm gonna need a porcelain crucible. Cook up some porcelain into a porcelain crucible. These have one purpose: cooking items into lava. Throw the crucible above a heat source. Some heat more, which speed up. Great grammar. Some heat more, which speed up the process. Fire does more than lanterns. Lava does more than fire. Then place blocks into the crucible like stone or even netherrack after some time to make lava. Okay, I get the premise. So can I just use a torch for that, or is that not acceptable? I need a lot more bone meal. More bone meal means more dust, and I just so happen to have dust I was making for a while. Perfect. What is Zycraft? What is this? Okay, cool. I just need 3 more bone meal, and I did not get the bone meal I require. Grains of Infinity. Amazing. I also don't need that. Huh, it does prioritize the higher level stuff, which is good. This was how I got bone meal, right? Was this not how I got it? What? Why is... Oh, bone meal separate. Oh, that's the 11% chance? How did I get it 3 in the beginning? 12 in an iron mesh. That's great and all, but I don't have access to an iron mesh. Okay, that's a singular bone meal. That's not great, considering I need like maybe one more for this. Okay, what is these Psycraft crystals I'm getting? Cool. I have used up all of my stuff, which is not grand. So all the unnecessary stuff goes in here. I'll just organize that real quick. I need one more piece of bone meal. That is not pleasant, so I'm gonna need more. Hopefully, that's awkward. That was also not what I want to do. Perfect. That's sand, and then one more time should do. Boom. Bam. I got exactly what I need. Perfect. Do that. That is also not what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh, I just needed 7. I can't count. Never mind. The math was very questionable. It was definitely very questionable math. Oh, there's free gunpowder. Thank you. I need to make more water and make more dirt at the same time. So not what I need. Perfect. Oh, well, that's fast. We'll leave it there for now. Boom. Perfect. We got that. And they give me more stuff. Okay. And netherrack for obvious reasons. Where can I have this so it just doesn't burn the entire place down? Okay, I'm gonna need a little bit of stone. A little bit. Perfect. Close enough. And then I could just fix my little basement. It's really ugly, I won't lie, but it's good enough. I put the fire up top, then put a crucible like halfway up there for no reason. Special like that, I guess. I do need flint and steel, which is more gravel. Amazing. Can I get flint sieving other stuff? Or sieving. I still have no clue. Okay, sand, acceptable. I guess. Gravel. What's better? Is it gravel or sand? It's 20% chance on just gravel alone. So it's equally the same, so I shouldn't bother going to sand. I'll just stick with gravel and call it a day. Dirt's an even higher chance. With like 7 million other stuff being made here, so I'm just gonna stick with stone. What? Oh, that's why. Do that. Let's take all the excess stone out. Then start crafting into full blocks to save space. Might need that for later. Put these away. We'll keep that crap there. Cool. Let's hope 7's enough. I'm too lazy to make more. Great. I forgot. I'm gonna have to get more stone. I am not the most efficient Minecraft player or modded Minecraft player, if you guys haven't realized. Put that there, and then cool. Takes 3 for full repair. That's good. And I can use the extra cobblestone to do voila, and then pointed dripstone. Ooh, I can technically make some lava with dripstone, right? I just need a crucible under it. Drip some dripstone. I'll think about it later. No, what was I using? Oh, wait, flint and steel. And flint and steel is just regular iron. Is there any way to just craft it without having to go through the hassle of actually having to smelt it? Is that why I need the crusher so early? That requires copper. Or not the crusher, the squeezer. I just need 1. Kind of lazy. I'm not gonna be that effective or efficient. That's almost full. That's like what, 4 buckets each? That's actually quite a bit. And then I can just... Nope! That is not what I meant to do. That is 100% not what I meant to do. Okay, well, that's good enough. Perfect. Perfect. That's making more dirt. We'll set that on fire. I need a temporary block of some sort. Like that. Perfect. Let's get rid of this. We don't need to keep this. There's no reason to. Put that away. Put that away. Put the apples away. Put the stick away. Guess it's time to start expanding this way because clearly I'm gonna need more space. Put those away. There we go. And what? Does that work? That does work. Okay. And then I'm gonna need cobblestone again. Just gonna sit here and right click for 2 minutes. Is it just me or like right clicking for stone? The sound is a little bit rhythmic in it. Just me? Cool. Okay, that should be more than enough. Entire stack. That was like 4 blocks. Is that gonna make me a bucket of lava? before it take forever to make me a single bucket. Well, while we get iron generation going on, I need to worry about dirt generation. Is there a way to make more? Like, what's the use? Barrel mixing, perfect. Not what I need. I can make ice. Fun. Water and dust makes clay. Okay, water and wait, whoa, the witch water. Okay. Glowstone, end stone, lava, soul sand, soul soil, lava, slime, magma cream. That's great and all, but air leaf is the only way I can make any decent amount of dirt here. And I just fucked that up. I'm not even gonna move it. If I go for a squeezer, that's a lot of iron. So cobblestone gives us 200 millibuckets. Is it 200? Oh, 250 millibuckets. And you need 1,000 for a single bucket. So 4 cobblestone, 1 bucket of lava. This stores 4 buckets. Okay, that's clear to understand. Get more nether rack. That's great. Okay. Now I'm fine. Get some lava. Don't worry about screwing up cobble generators. We can make infinite lava sources, but at least we can't make infinite lava sources, but at least we can keep making more. It is very important for fluid mixing and other recipes, so you probably need a ton of it. That's good to know. Perfect. Boom. More nether rack. I don't know what I'm going to use that for. Stone generator. If you played Autobots 9 to the Sky, you probably remember stone generator blocks that would just make cobblestone and an inventory above it. These work a bit differently. You still need an inventory above the generator to collect the blocks, but the way it works is different. In order to work, we'll need a lava source and water source on 2 of the sides of the generator. Then it will start making cobble. If we want to make other blocks like andesite and obsidian, we need to place those blocks under the generator. What? What do you mean by that? We want to make other blocks like andesite, we will need to place those blocks under the generator. So what? Lava and water on side to side makes cobble. Lava and water under makes andesite and obsidian. Interesting. Checks you had to see more seeds. We can upgrade the generators. This will just speed them up. Perfect. And I need glass. Ah. Phantoms. Ah, okay. I was not anticipating combat. Why? I should probably make a bed. Damn it. This was not in the contract. I did not expect combat. Perfect. Where's the last of them? Come here, buddy. Come here. Ah, I mistimed that. I completely missed. Ooh, zombie eggs. I would not be using them. Great. I'm out of space. Perfect. I'll make another chest later. I'm too lazy. Smelt this, please. Ooh, gravel and sand with a lot more XP. Perfect. So the storage drawer is gonna come in handy, and I'm gonna need to make a place for lava generation. And screw it. This is about as good as any. That is not what I wanted to do, sir. Okay. I just do it like that. Right. Place the machine in the middle, place the stuff next to it. Let's start making more lava now before. What is the recipe here? 6 cobblestone. Things left and right about it. Okay. Pretty simple. Is there an upgrade? Ah, that needs copper. We're not gonna get that anytime soon. So what, I place this like right here. And then like water here. What was the display? Yeah, it was water there. Oh, thank you. I love those. Boink. Boom. Is that on the correct? That's not facing the correct side. There we go, it's facing forward. Perfect. Now I just need a bucket of lava. You're not ready anytime soon. Let's just take this, like that. Why is there a bucket here? Boom. Put that in there. Put this stuff in here. Clay in here, flint in here, this in here. Put this stuff in here, this in here. Call it a day. Boom. Inventory's clean. That's almost lava time. Oh, that's why they gave us so much goddamn buckets. It's because I'm going through them because of the stupid lava thing. Perfect. Ah, we get 2 cobblestone. Cool. We have now automated cobblestone, and then just gotta make a way to the next chapter. So, hostile mobs are easy to spawn. I read this earlier. 24 blocks for me. If your island is getting bigger, you might want to light it up. Yep, perfect. Good to know. Thanks for the hint. Totally could not do it without you. Okay, so we have cobblestone. We can start mass producing stuff now, right? On a daily basis. Ah. Okay, I just need to make a lot of hammers. Interestingly enough. Okay, can we talk about this? Like, you guys are multiplying. Ow, you can hit me do that? I want to eat my steak for regen. Ow. No, we can talk about this. We can most definitely talk about this. Come on. Oh, my lord. Okay. Perfect. Ah, okay. Can we stop interrupting my night? Oh my lord. Perfect. Ah, okay. Fun. Real fun. Can you just get out here? Who dies to a phantom? Okay, thank you. Perfect. Okay. Disaster not avoided. I just do that. I do that. I do that. I should have made a bed a while ago. I forgot phantoms spawn. I forgot they existed. Just joink it right there. Call it a day. Anyway, before I was interrupted, what was I doing? Something I can start automating. Something. Ah, yes. Stone. I don't need to make 9 of those. I just need to make 8. Perfect. And then we make that. That completes that quest, and they give me an iron immediately for free. Perfect. And now what do? I just start hitting compressed stuff like no tomorrow? Can I sieve a 9 by? No, I can't. I need a more effective way of collecting this stuff. Especially flint. Oh well. I might need the sand for something else, so let's not be hasty. Let's not take drastic action. Let's take it a little bit slow. So, according to the thing, I can just yoink, yoink, and then break that into regular, turn it back to normal. That is a lot more flint. Perfect. Fortunately, only good for one more sieve thing. What are you? I can't pronounce you correctly. Perfect. Great. Okay, time for more cobblestone. Wow, you actually have a lot. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then with this, make compressed cobblestone. And then if I compress it more, very much possible. Boom. And then oh, yes. Very much nice. Says something else. There is something on fire. That is not good. Okay. Lapis, thank you. Good for that. And then rather than wait, I can just yoink that. How much? That's what? 16. That means just I can just literally just kind of take all of this and upgrade it, I guess. Perfect. We're a bit short. That's fine. Don't matter. Ooh, that was nice. That was actually pretty nice. Then bam. And then just put that, just 2 more. I just need 8. So maybe like one more batch of this, basically. Oh, very nice. Need 3 more flint, 2 more flint, 1 more flint. Perfect. Oh, that's a lot more flint than expected. Oh wait, oh, the crafting table on a stick actually saves my items in it. I actually didn't know that. That's actually pretty neat. That's pretty cool. That's a lot of stuff I don't need on me right now. Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do storage expansion and the whole junk. So I'm gonna need a lot of dirt. And then I'm gonna need to build a whole entire platform for me to build on temporarily. One is easier than the other. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. And the good news is if we start taking the stuff back from here, clear out the inventory, then press K several times. Boom. Everything's now compressed into much easier to recognize stuff. So I don't need half of this stuff. I'm gonna need the iron and the copper. So these stay. That's nickel. This is iron. Put the coal back, silver, lead, tin up. It's filled. Okay. Not the most pleasant of stuff to discover, but that's a lot more flint than I had before. What can I yoink from here? I guess to keep the sapling on me is pretty good. Torches. I'll take the food, I guess. Oh wait, flint. Perfect. There we go. Just enough. Boom. Let's do that. Call it a day. Rather than complicate stuff. Right, dirt making. So I'm gonna need dirt. I'm gonna need shears. Where's the shears I've tossed in here? Perfect. Drips don't go away. And then let's grab a stack of this. Oh, it just takes one to repair. That's actually pretty good, dope. Boom. Perfect. Can I just do this? Ah, it does work like that. Okay. I forgot that only takes one. It's broken again. That's fine. Here's a flint. I can repair this 50 times. What is on fire? Sticks are on fire. That is a lot of leaves, and hopefully is there a way to filter this? If I use botany pots, is there a way to filter? Because I don't know if logs can be made into leaves is the issue, which I don't think they can be. What's the recipe for this? Workbench chip, that's great. That's not what I know. Beehives, that's good too. Crops, cool. Can I, is there a way to like sort or filter? Like a block maybe? Collector, that's great. Fluid item filter. That requires iron and item interface, which is crystallized mineral chunk. Not exactly what I need. What is a utility vest? Is that what filters stuff that goes in my inventory, or the vest's inventory? Interesting. But that's not what I need right now. I have no clue how this works. Modern dynamics. What is his uses? Reactive 1 through 4. Okay, that's just great. Do I need to be able to pipe things? Oritech, that's amazing. But not what I need. Most definitely not what I need. The way I see it, can I make a 2x2 drawer? Is that possible? Because if I make a 2x2 drawer, I can... no, that's not what I want. 1x2? 1x2. So this thing fits 2 stuff. If I can have it fit 2 stuff... No, I still need to fit apples and stuff too, because if I'm correct, Botany Pot makes 4 separate items. So I need a 2x2, and if I make a 2x2, it should only put apples and leaves and saplings into the thing, which is to our benefit. So that's 4 chests. If it's 4 chests, and then 2, 3, 4. Oh, that makes 4 storage. Oh, that is actually a lot more. I thought it was a 1-to-1. I won't lie, but that doesn't hurt. And if I'm correct, I just need to have enough iron to make the stuff. So before I make that, let's go make the squeezer, which is 10 ingots. Mini coal, put it in there. Put that in there. That's 10 ingots for a squeezer. This thing, if it doubles, theoretically gives me back all I need. And then we can start on making a hopper. Actually, speaking of which, what am I gonna need for the pot again? That is terracotta. Oh, that is a lot more clay. That means I need dust. And dust is... let's see. That's 4, 5 terracotta. Let's just make 8. Because we have 8 buckets of water. Ah! Can I just... that compresses 1. What? Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Specific tools require specific materials. And in this case, this can only hit compressed stuff. Okay, perfect. Grab on the sand. Sand into dust. Do we not have compressed dust? Is that not a thing? No, that is a thing. But why just give me directly compared to... huh? Oh well. Perfect. Perfect. Put those 5 in there. What's it doing? Oh, right. This required that. Perfect. Ignore all that. I need 4 sticks and 2 planks. 4 sticks and 2 planks. Perfect. Squeezer, we have no room. Perfect. And then what? I just jump on stuff later. That. Wait, how much does it take to make 1 block of copper? Which is 9, so I'm gonna need 18 copper. Yikes. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna need some more mini coal from you. Boom, boom. And Alright, while I'm at it. Bit of slow going. Cool. Well, I have discovered something that makes it so I no longer require your services. I'm gonna need that later, actually. Put the dust in there, I guess. Boom. Let's put that in there, and then go spam, bam, 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 boom. Perfect. And whoa. How do I work the squeezer? Huh? How does this work? Do I just kind of like... Sir, how do you work? Oh, okay. Great. Well, it's a bit of a waste, but it could have been worse. Perfect. How do I... Ah, great. So how does this reset itself? Is there like... Does it just do it on its own? Like, what is... Okay, that very much does not do what I think it does, and it kind of annoys me. Yeah. Worry about the rewards later. I'm worried about this right now. This kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie. What? Do I need like... What? What are you... I do not get your function. Okay, raw ore we spit out. That'll be great. Sure. But like... How do you reset it? Do I need like a... Whatchamacallit? Do I need like a lever or something? We can test it out. What's it, like a cobblestone in this? Oh, okay. It is one of those kind of stuff. Okay, that's a little stupid, but you know, it could be worse. So I do that. I bounce on this thing. Oh. Interesting. I mean, there's worse ways to double ore, I guess. So what, I have what, 20? They gave me 22. Okay. It's not the best investment, but it's there. It's better than nothing, I guess. Less worked, a little bit of effort. Speaking about outside, I'm just gonna shove it in this corner and call it a day, or on top of one of these things, actually. Do I need a hopper upgrade? Polar pusher? It's a push upgrade, right? I need a drawer, and then I need andesite or stone and another hopper. Actually, I need like another 10 ingots. Perfect. That's the hopper. What is the pusher? It's a drawer, 6 andesite, and a redstone. I could be using better blocks, but I don't have the patience for such a thing. I forgot the drawer. Where is the... Actually, I have a bunch of 2x2s. I don't really need the entire thing, do I? There we go. And then, oh, that is also not... What the... Oh, is this thing broken? Since when? Huh? I was wondering why I was having issues. Perfect. And then... Oh. Push it down. Perfect. And then I sleep. And then if I remember correctly, let's make the whole thing. That. Botany pot. That. Perfect. And then just put you on top here. And then put you here. And then I need a singular piece of dirt, which can just be done like so. While that's doing, let's top up our liquids. Speaking of which, okay, not quite what I was looking at. Perfect. And then I just need a single piece of dirt. You want to get in that thing. Boom. Tree creation. It puts it in here. This puts it in here whenever I need a dirt. Like that. Though, can I make a lock? That requires emerald and gold. I'm nowhere near that. But in theory, it should be enough, considering it's like what, 512 of everything, and just automatically does it. Cool, we have dirt automation. It's gonna take a while, but it's better than nothing. All right, cool. We've made progress. Hooray! At 3 sticks. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Thank you for the extra stuff. Actually, just put it like that. Call it a day. Do I need an iron furnace? It's just 8 iron. It's not that bad. Is there any point in making the extra stuff? I could technically rush to chapter 2 with 0 issues. Is there a way to auto? That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Ooh, mystical agriculture. That is gonna be a fun one. Oh Lord, that is a lot of stuff to do. Okay, that's cool. I mean, let's finish all the stuff in the main page, and then we can do our fun stuff later. Crushed deep slate and crushed black stone. I'm gonna need 9 of you. Okay, perfect. I will not lie to you. I do not know what you give and whether or not the sieves or sieves work the way I want it to. Ah, yes. What have you dropped me? What has graced my presence? Nothing too horrible, it seems like. Mama cream, acceptable. Perfect. Really? That's it? That's what the Blackstone gave me? Ah, yes, and it gives me more crust stuff. Fun. Whoa. Black dye. How fun for the family. Oh, osmium ore. Boom. Nickel and silver. Where is all the samplings gone? Oh, okay. It's just gonna do that, huh? Can I up the speed of this? Or has like nothing grown in a time since I've seen it? Like, okay. What is the use? What's in the thing? What is the use of this? Okay. So does like farmland make things grow faster? Like, is there not a way to tell whether or not something makes the other thing go faster? Is there a botany pot section that I should probably look at? Not particularly from what I can see. Yes, yes, farming, good. Oh, how gracious. Cool, not what I'm looking for. What is that? Farm supplies, not my issue. Mod specific quest. Yep, that's great. Why do you not have anything explaining botany pots? Cool. Hello, what is your integration? What is your use? 1 minute and 49 seconds for a sapling. But if I use dirt, is it also 1 minute and 49 seconds? Nope. It is 2 minutes. What about coarse dirt? 2 minutes. So you're telling me farmland makes tree go faster. Inferium makes it go even faster? Question mark? 1.44, that's like 5 seconds faster. Okay, so what I can see is if I take the dirt, if I have the cobblestone to make a hoe, and just do that, you will grow faster. Okay, so I need the tooltip to tell me this. I can't see this in here. Ah, wonderful. Not really. I've lost all my apples and saplings because this thing is now my only sapling. And I don't know when it's going to grow because it doesn't have a countdown. So I'm just going to pretend like... actually, if I had a hopper below this, I can theoretically make it automatic, but I don't think I'm producing enough trees for that to happen. Unless I'm literally like funneling several poppers into one drawer, maybe, then that could happen. But otherwise, kind of, it's not happening. Cool. Okay, while I'm distracted by this, let's make the furnace. Let's claim the raw beef. Slime. Slime is made and with milk, which means I still need to wait anyway. Ooh. Gateways are easy ways to get passive mobs and loot rewards. Okay, maybe not easy. You need to fight off waves of monster, plus you need an Eye of Ender to make it. But it is worth it. Different gates give different rewards and monster. This one will give 6 of each farm animal. Which requires... okay. So what, I spawn this? Okay, cool. I need to make a passive animal farm. Is there really no other way to make dirt except for barrel? If I can hit mystical agriculture early, maybe. Squeeze. Mud. How does one make mud? What is the mud recipe? Mixer. Security craft. Really? Really? I was like, oh, we have a squeezer. We can do this. No. Good news and bad news, I guess. Good news, we're making trees. Bad news, we're not getting much apples and saplings as I was hoping. Is there a percentage drop chance I'm not aware about? Oh shit. Thought this would probably be the best way to do it, but apparently not. I gotta go to bed before Phantom start attacking me again. Thank you. Much appreciated. I won't lie to you. Ah, fire. I think wheat would probably be a better way of doing this. It's not a terrible idea. So let's do more silly stuff, I guess. Oh, that's 3. Would a redstone torch have been a better idea for this? Possibly. Good enough for me. And then we just make more mini coal. Great. Now we're stuck here. We're gonna need more botany pots, I guess. Which means more water. I'm most definitely not focused. Ah, yes, I love my inventory filling with junk. Oh, lordy. Okay. Flaxseed, canola, coffee beans, sweet, carrots. Okay. Great. It's gonna be a little more conservative for my usage of this stuff, but honestly, I could not care right now. So we have this. We're gonna need another piece of dirt. We need another hoe. Well, I'll just move the hoe over. It really doesn't matter. We need... Why did I smelt that? That's the dirt. That's the seed. And if we're really looking forward to it, I have another hoe. Which, boom, boom, call it a day. So I'm gonna need another storage drawer, but since it's wheat, it's just gonna be a 2-layer, and I already have an idea of how that's gonna look. God damn it. Perfect. Oh wait, I'm on the another pole, aren't I? Not fun. That's hopper, 6 andesite. So this... Honestly, if I just do this, make all the chest I need. Take the iron out. It was like this, this, and this. Perfect. Okay, can we not do that? Okay, perfect. Down to the bottom, please. And then I just need some of that. Which means more dust. Actually, 9 more dust. Where's that one piece of dust I have? Perfect, you came in handy. Boom. For that. I make the thing a little bit. And we're good to go. Maybe I do need that iron furnace. Because I won't lie, it kind of is getting slightly annoying. Perfect. Boom. Pretend like I wasn't even there. Does everyone get an upgrade in this pack? If you surround a furnace with iron in a crafting table, you can upgrade your furnace to an iron furnace. Those smelt faster. It can also be configured to be automated with a cogwheel. Oh, wait, automated with a cogwheel? Oh, that thing. Cool. Stone to iron upgrade. Good. I can leave that alone. And it give me more levels, which is something I didn't need. Do that. Flower pot. Perfect. Okay, that was not the recipe. Ah, there we go. And then that's where we do that. Perfect. Then we do dirt, sampling, boom. Then less than a minute, it will start doing stuff for me. This can I save until like I have a bit more, but I feel like this is gonna be faster. Yes, no, maybe so. We'll give it a minute. Oh, what the hell? There are plenty of ways to generate your first bits of power. In this pack, Generators Galore has been given an overhaul. With cheaper upgrades to 8x and 64x and increased energy production across the board, grab yourself some hefty lava gen and get going. If you want to get started with automation and all the mods 10 to the sky, we'll need to dip our toes further into power and some new mods. Here's some of the mods it includes: Generators Galore, Tiers and Changes, Growth Accelerated Tiers. We work in directional, it's super fast. Geodes, grow those materials you're missing. Interesting. Also, it's working. A bit slower than I like, but it's working. And the sapling rate, it's kind of crazy, I won't lie. As well. Oh, nice. We're going to be hearing that for a little while. Can't make that, can't make that. Oh, there we go. Oh, grass seeds. That's amazing. What is it? You can throw dirt into seed to get items. Dirt is pretty rare and necessary to make sure to have enough sieve. Dirt will give us crops as an item, as well as grass seeds. Grass seeds can be used on dirt to make grass. Any dirt, anywhere. Usually we find moss and lush caves. Where are caves in the sky? Well, we can always just combine 4 grass seed to make 1 moss. That doesn't sound like a fair trade. Did you forget you can bone meal moss to spread it to all near dirt, grass, and stone? Moss can be seed like dirt, but instead perhaps we get saplings. Okay, perfect. Not quite what I need right now, I won't lie. I need a plan. So I could probably get that pretty easily with the resources I have. Question is, what am I gonna do? And I've decided I'm gonna build with cobblestone. Not the most glamorous of blocks, but it will have to do. I will worry about aesthetics later. Wait. No, yep, that's correct. I will need some torches, though, before mobs decide that my home is a perfectly fine space to massacre. Okay. little bit more cobblestone than I realized. But that's fine. Where are my torches? Let's prioritize the further edges. So 1, 2, 3. Remove that torch by 1. And then perfect. Maybe like 2 stacks should be enough, but let's see. Okay, whew, thank God, I forgot. Good enough. Let's get some torches down. Actually, perfect. It was like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. That's the center. That's the edge. That's the edge. That's the edge. Perfect. And oh, that's not what I want. There we go. And now put the torches away. Perfect. I have now a perfectly lit up area. Oh, F9 is... Oh, hello, F9. Whoa, what is this Regents thing? What? What? That actually looks a little bit crazy. Is this like a different biome? It still says beach. But that's pretty goddamn insane. Okay, what was the button for light overlay? Oh, okay, perfect. And things can still spawn here. Really? Really? It could be worse. And I'm out of food. Where's my steak? Where's my steak? I can actually move most of my stuff over. Torches? Am I blind? Torches? Where are my torches? Ah, there we go. Anyway, I can now move my stuff over. That no auto replace is kind of annoying. I mean, I can replace it with like something else in the future, I guess. If I take this off and then I just do that. Good news. It works. Good enough. If I can get a collector nearby, I could probably just harvest stuff on its own. Honestly, the issue with making this entirely out of cobblestone floor just means... Well... Oh, actually, no, I don't have to worry about that, because I compressed cobblestone and regular cobblestone are 2 different tags, so if I just break compressed cobblestone on top of them, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Anyway, how's our dirt creation going? We have dirt. Nice. We'll just slowly expand it. With the same principle, I guess. Can go for this stuff. I mean, I'm not exactly in a rush, is the thing. Is there a way for me to gamble a little bit more? I can. Oh, I can choose. Never mind. We can hold off on that. We can 100% definitely hold off on that. Nope, that just give random stuff. Okay, so trim colors, amazing trims. I don't know how we're gonna get that in this, but that's great. Not exactly what we need right now. Okay, so I guess we can just skip most of the other stuff because I'm not lying. I really don't want to work towards that. At least not yet. So instead, we'll just go for this magnetic generator. We have the available stuff except for redstone and gold. What drops redstone and gold? Recipe. Not red sand. So dust. Okay. It's not the worst thing we can use. We can actually take a little smart method. If we can upgrade all our stuff to iron, right? So we have 25 of this. 1 by 4, it means we just need 100 iron ingots. And we just need a lot of gravel for that. Do we have enough gold in the first place? Not even close. Even if we doubled, that's only 6. Wait, we need 4, right? No, 5. Okay, so we just need the dust. We low-key just need the dust, and we're good to go. Since that's the case, if we just need the dust. It's raining. Okay, time to check if the... Yep, it's 2 separate IDs. So... boom. That gives me gravel. Yeah, I think I'm going with the let's upgrade everything to iron idea. I kind of like that much better. We'll take this. We'll just leave it in here. I just do that and just... We might have to make compressed flint. Because we have quite a bit of flint. How do you make compressed flint? What the? Oh, it's just 9. Okay. Looks a bit like coal, but we actually have quite a bit of what is this? What is gold? Actually, oh no, when I compress it, it's actually not going to turn out to be that much. Never mind. 10 osmium, lead, glowstone. That's great. Did that seriously give me exactly a stack of this? Really? That's cool and all, but huh. If I don't upgrade them all together, it kind of is slightly pointless though. So gotta be slightly more careful on what I'm doing. If I double this, that's 32. Which is not bad. I was hoping for like maybe 2 stacks of iron, honestly. But I think the smarter plan would be to upgrade what I already have. So I can get more iron. Crush, reset. Oh, there we go. And then step on it. They gave me 5. Am I going crazy there? They gave me 3 at some point, and I just didn't notice. Would a button have been better for this task than a lever? Or maybe just a redstone circuit, maybe a redstone torch. Not sure, but we have this. It's functioning. We don't need to overcomplicate stuff. Does the height at which I jump on this affect how fast this gets squeezed? Because it like takes an average of like 5 jumps to handle one of this, and it's annoying. So in theory, if I just go, that's actually wasn't that bad. Yeah. Okay, so height does matter. If I just straight up toss an anvil on this thing, would it go faster? Just like one shot? I mean, it'd be a waste, but okay, from 16 of those, I got this much, which is not horrible by any means. Huh. Interesting. Save the iron for a little bit. Take a little bit slower. Oh wait, this is the extra flint stuff. Then we just click K on the gold chunks. Shove that back in. Alright, buddy. Let's see how much 9 of you will give me. Does the position in which I jump on this affect how much it sinks? So it's the same. I have no clue. Okay, 9 of them gave me 24, which is kind of good. We just need a bit more redstone because that requires an entire goddamn block. So while that's smelting, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Boom. And then that is not what I wanted to do. Perfect, that's gravel. That gives me sand. Perfect. Oh. What? Huh? What? Does compressed sand not have gravity? Oh, this thing needs repair. And that's why I didn't rush to make stuff. Okay, approximately 3 iron. Its returns are actually pretty goddamn good in that case. Okay. I mean, a lot of glowstone, a lot of bone meal, kind of useful stuff. I'm paying a lot of Zycraft gems. I have never touched that mod, so I'm not even sure what that, includes. Lot less stuff than expected. Oh, but we do have enough redstone. Okay. Ooh. Things look quite beautiful. Like, maybe I shouldn't stare directly at the sun, but still. This is screenshot worthy, actually. There we go. We just need a bit of gold, and then we're good to go. Actually, I'm kind of stupid. I could honestly just sped up this process by going like that. Make the one thing I need for later. Yoink this, right click. Oh, shift right click. Perfect. And then with the coal and the coal pieces. Oh, that is not. Why am I? Wait, you can cook the coal. Huh. What? I don't know if anyone saw that, but you can cook coal. I did not expect that. I Should probably cook that first. Hey, gold. Well, I didn't keep... Did I keep the XP when I died? I forgot. I don't remember. It's been getting XP randomly, but it's only, what, a few levels from earlier. It'll be fine, I think. Anyway, I got this. I got this. That should be everything. It looks like, what? This here, this here, this here, and then 5 gold. Yep. And we've officially began the next part of this. And seeing as how I've been doing this for 3-4 hours, I think this is a good place to stop for today. And I'll probably stream this tomorrow, maybe next week, whenever I feel like it. But I'll see you guys.